Hello, everybody. It's Tuesday, sunny day here in Ireland, and good to be here with you. Wow. So, first things first. Um, Today we will talk about the book Living Spring, message 116. The topic is go and teach. Go and teach. Okay. So let me see if we are streaming correctly. Yes, we are streaming correctly in Instagram as well. Happy days. Happy days. Okie dokie. So let's do our initial prayer. So let's raise up our thoughts towards our mentors, ask them to enlighten ourselves, to giving us wisdom, courage, and health to overcome all the barriers we need to face. If we have any brother or sister who are connected to ourselves, may the good spirits look after them and let them go to the place where they belong to and according to their merits as well. So be it. Amen. Okay. So, um, let me change here. So, okay. Okay. So, go and teach. What does mean go and teach? Hey Lou, yeah, happy sunny day. Yes, yes, yes. Happy sunny day. So, go and teach. Uh, this reminds me to anything we learn. Anything we learn. After you learn that, the master, the professor, the teacher, go and teach. So once you learned, go and teach. Bringing this idea to our topic today, we can say this is exactly what the good spirits are doing to ourselves. We are in a lower level degree of evolution. The benefactor good spirits are in a higher degree of evolution compared to us. And what they do? They come to us and teach us the good things, the good lessons, in order to help us to evolve faster, to evolve into the right direction. This is what happened. So there is no duty, there is no obligations, not at all. What we have here, it is just good spirits. Once they learn the lesson, once they pass through those problems we are passing now, they just giving us good advice on how to move forward. It's like you, if you have son or daughter, same thing. How many times you needed to say to your son, to your daughter, hey, don't do it. And they say, why, mom? Why, dad? Because I did this when I was your age and the result was not good. Same thing. You do this by obligation? No, you do this by love. You wish your son your daughter, listen to your advice and suffer less than you suffered. Going through hardships in going to less hardship moments than you had been. So there is no obligation. We do this. This is natural love. So in any moment, the benefactors say, "Oh my gosh, I need allowed to go help Stevan again." No, not at all. They have the pleasure to help. They have the satisfaction to help. That's why they celebrate every single moment when we listen them. Again, we listen, but listen them doesn't mean we will do what they are saying, because they don't tell us do this or do that. Otherwise, they will interfere in the free will. What they can do is, oh, I take the right left. Right left. I take the first left here. They say to, hey, are you sure? Make make a good thinking about it. See the pros and cons in the right. See the pros and cons in the left. And then you make a decision. Don't take a decision like this, or just because everybody going left, you say I'm going right. Take a decision, rethink, evaluate everything. So that's the good inspirations they always giving to you, because they cannot and they will not interfere in our free will in any time. Okay? Okay? So let's read a little bit here. 116, go and teach. Therefore, go and teach. Jesus, Matthew 28:19. As we ponder the Lord's commandment to his disciples, go and teach, we needed to remember that Jesus himself came and taught. Good example here. What did Jesus came here? To teach us, to give us the north, to push us and say, hey, everybody, this is the way. That was he did. By obligation? No. Because he loves us. Nobody will accept a mission without love, to reincarnate and be killed the way we killed him. Do you volunteer yourself to do the same? Think about it. He came from the heavenly heights and taught the way of spiritual elevation to those who were stuck in earthly darkness. Christ could have given this lesson through faithful emissaries, or he could have spoken brilliantly explaining how to do it. Yeah, like I don't know, a director, a VP, a CEO of a company. Write a memo, that's it. No, that'll go. I do a conference call here, a town hall here, an all hands here. I explain everything and that's it. He could do it. He is the CEO of the planet. So he can do it. He could do it to ourselves. However, he decided not doing in this way. However, in order to teach surely and fruitfully, he preferred to come to the world of human beings and dwell with them in order to show them how to live on the pathway to perfection. What he taught? Nothing. He led us by example. He lived what he was saying. It's not like in vain, not like words. There was not lip lip uh, lip preach. No lip prayer. It's not like this. He came, and by his attitudes, his example, we have what we have today. He didn't wrote a book. He didn't wrote a romance. He didn't record a video. Okay? Thus, rather than some other way, he humbled himself and was born in the manger. He honored work and study in the home, and in public, he was the providential brother of all, helping each one according to his or her needs. All the time he did a miracle, someone touched him, someone was talking to him, he will never say, "Oh, Stevan, let me save you from this or from that." No, he instead asked a question: "What do you want from me?" Because he can see for sure there are, for example, silly examples here today. Uh, I can see you are with stomach problems. But at the time I met Jesus, I don't want to be cured from my stomach problems. I want to be cured with my headache because the headache at that moment is killing me. Did you see the difference? That's why he never ever asked, "Oh, I can see you have this such problem here. Let me help you with that." No, what do you want from me? So what I'm saying is, if you have just one chance to be in front of Jesus, and you have the opportunity, and he turns to you and say, "What do you want from me?" What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? It's a good exercise in it, isn't it? We need to understand what are you gonna say if he's in front of us by accident. What's bothering you? You say something which will have a short effect, or you will talk to him in order to help you to sort it out a long-term problem. It's up to you. It is your free will who decide which way you're gonna do. It's you, not him. So he honored work and study in the home, and in the public he was the providential brother of all, helping each one according to his or her needs. I already read it. It is inarguably correct that Jesus is called the divine master, not because he had throne of gold, not because he was the owner of the best library in the world, not because he merely exalted the correct and irrevocable word, not because he ascended the throne of cultural superiority, dictating obligations to his listeners, but because he lifted up his own heart in fraternal love and teaching made himself a benefactor to all those who received his sublime lessons. He spoke to us about the eternal Father, and through his self, selfnesses, he showed us the best way to search for him. Beautiful, ain't it? That's it. He taught us how to search for him, gave us amazing lessons, amazing moral lessons. We are not discussing here if he walked through the waters, if he cured this or cured that. We are not discussing and we will not discuss that. We are talking about here moral laws, moral behavior, being our guide and model according to the Spirit's book. He is our guide and our model. A model is someone to copy, to benchmark. A guide is someone who led us. See, he is a model, and at the same time, he is our guide. In other words, he was the most perfect, pure spirit who put his foot on earth. Will we reach that level? Yes, of course you will. When? I have no idea. If we take years, million years, billion years, zillion years, centuries, I have no idea. But I guarantee to you, we will reach there. That's the beauty of life. This is the beauty of learning, understanding the lessons. This is why every single day we are better than the previous day. We are putting practice what we are learning. We need to try to learn with the others' mistakes. But it doesn't it will not guarantee if you will succeed or not. At least I know they tried that and they fail. So let me try something different. Definition of insanity. It is doing the same thing and expecting a different result every time. So you need to do something different. I need to do something different. That's the main lesson today for us to push us moving forward. So, if you propose to work for the gospel, remember that speaking, advising, and informing are not enough. Go and teach, in the words of Christ, means go and set an example so that others may learn how it should be done. Are you an example? Oh, I'm not an example for anybody. Of if you are a father, if you are a mom, you are an example. If you have a niece, if you have a young fella in your family, you are the example. You are someone who is being watched by these little kids all the time. They copy behavior, they copy temperaments, they copy attitudes, they copy dress style, they copy everything. So, what you are teaching to them? What are you going to teach to them? That's the question. How are you going to teach to them and why? We need to answer the question why. Why am I here? What's the purpose? Oh, I don't have an answer. I don't have this. Seek for the answer. Seek for the device. We need it badly. And I'm saying to you, are you an example for anybody? If you are saying no, I'm not, you need to start with. You need to start to be an example for your friends, for your family. This is why I'm saying, I said this last week, you need to be spiritist inside the spirit center and outside the spirit center. I would say even more. You need to be more spiritist outside of the spirit center than inside. Why? Because outside of the spirit center, we are more vulnerable to other parties' interference in our life, in our way to see things. And a simple thing, a simple shock between the corridors is enough to set something different. Got my point? We need, we must need to evolve always, to move forward always, to concentrate our focus in our evolution. I think the worst feeling you will have if we spend all this incarnation here and we return to the spiritual world and our mentor look to us and say, yeah, yeah, it was good, but it wasn't this time. You need to go back. Coming back to the earth is not a problem at all. My problem is coming back to the earth to redo the same year again. See, we need to be attention to all of these details. We need. It's up to us. Okay? So, this is it for today. Short reading, but a profound and a wonderful message for us today. We need to be Catholic inside the church and outside the church. We need to be Protestant inside the church and outside the church. We need to be Buddhist inside the temple and outside the temple. We need to be Spiritist inside the Spirit Center and outside of the Spirit Center. How is your actions, your attitudes outside of the Spirit Center? Think about it. Okay? So, once again, I want to say thank you, my friends. Let's see if you don't have any questions. If you don't have questions, let me while you check if you have questions, let me um, tell that today we will have our healing session. It is 8:30, 8:30 in our YouTube channel. Just go to Spiritism Society of Ireland. You will see the YouTube channel there. The live gonna be there. We don't send any link before the meeting. Okay? It's open to anybody. So I hope to see you all there. Okay, so I'll be back next Tuesday, and this upcoming Sunday we will have face-to-face meeting in Dublin. Okay, it is confirmed. Let's do the final prayer since we do not have any comments. Almighty Father, thank you for our progression. May we have a wonderful week, protecting us in our home, in our work. Make our home let's become a better person, a better human being, a better spirit, in order to evolve, in order to grow. So be it. Amen. Okay. Once again, thank you, my friends. It was nice to have you all here with me today. I'll see you in 42 minutes. And I hope you enjoyed the reading today. Okay? Thank you. Enjoy. Have a nice evening. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye, Lou.